What's up, YouTubers, one and all? My name is Fate1987, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series Gamer Edition number 2 Barricade. Focus, please. So here we are with this guy, and yeah, he seems to be the weakest of the wave. But you know what? I don't mind. Besides, we haven't had a Barricade in a long time. Looking at you, number 28, and I don't like you still. Anyways, on the back of the box, you got your obligatory product shot. Okay. Oh my god, what is with my camera not focusing? Then again, this is a new phone, so... There we go. Alright, video game inspired, scaled back, D-chop, blah blah blah, Dark Energon. Barricade assists in a mission to locate an ancient power called Dark Energon. 15 steps, and that's it for the packaging. So, let's open him right up and see how cool he actually is. Out of all the Barricades I've handled, I'd say this one easily takes the cake, even though there are some slights I have against it. First of all, this Barricade has some very wonky situations with it. First of all, I mean, I do like his colors. I do like... Don't like how it rolls, in truth. I mean, seriously, it barely looks like it rolls, but kind of does, kind of doesn't. The weapon storage, perfect. The vehicle mode, it's as big as War for Cybertron Gamer Edition Optimus. Give me a fucking break. Though it ends up being shorter in robot mode, which is to be expected because this backpack is actually what's filling out most of it. It's kind of shelf-formery, kind of not. I don't know exactly how to explain it. Here he is next to Core Class, and yeah, he's bigger. But when you compare it in robot mode, it really isn't that big compared to other Deluxes. Well, I mean, it's bigger than your normal Deluxe, but it ain't bigger than a Voyager class. That's what to say. Next to his rival, Bumblebee. And you know what? For the record, I'm actually going to throw the others in. I'm going to actually throw the others in. Because this is my definitive Barricade. I'm sorry, but I hate the Studio Series. It is a tabbing nightmare, and I thought I was going to break it multiple times. I was lucky to have that sold, and not broken. So... this is my definitive Barricade, which means it's time for those Studio Series Decepticons. But you also remember, I sold Blackout, or Grind, or whatever. Right? Because he was also a tabbing nightmare. So, you might be thinking, I don't have all of my Studio Series, Decepticons, right? The answer? Nope. I have the Masterpiece Blackout for a later video. Yeah, I'm glad I took the top of the bucket because holy shit, this is a lot to deal with. We will review the Blackout later, and oh my god, it's my first Masterpiece, and I just love it. Like, there is nothing stopping me from looking at a thing every day and thinking, I want to transform it. But then I realize I haven't done the review, so I don't want to transform it. But I so want to. The transformation is so intricate and fun. And honestly, Barricade is the same, because I'd sell Transformers toys if there's two things wrong. If any of these two things. One, they are not fun to play with. Or two, they are not fun to transform. Because part of the main gimmick is transformation. And if any of those fails, out in the package to someone else you go. That's why I sold off my Dark Bumblebee. So now the only Bumblebee I really have at the moment, besides the Earthspark Bumblebee, is this. So, yeah. And since we're off to transformation, let's begin it. Before I transform Barricade, I'm going to show you his instructions. As you can see. You know, the thing I've noticed with Transformers instructions is that they don't include the what else is coming in the wave anymore. It's kind of sad that they don't do that. But the Transform Barricade, first thing I want to do is hum around and detach this entire backpack piece. We're going to leave it off to the side for now. Detach the arms. And let's just work on the legs. So first off, we're going to bring the legs down. They don't tab in. We're going to bring these up. At the same time, we're going to spin this 180. We're going to split the legs, and we're going to fold the feet down. We're going to spin this, and then this tab right here is going to slot into this hole, and that's a leg all done. Same thing on the side. Spin around, slot into the hole, you're done. For the backpack, actually, let's go for the arms. Let's go for the left arm first, because it seems like the easiest. So, you're going to spin this around, then you're going to open it up all the way, and then you're going to take the hand out and spin it 180, and then close it back up. This arm's a little bit difficult because it can pop off a lot, like that. I really didn't want to pop it off, but god darn it, it just had to ruin the transformation, didn't it? So, flip it out. I said flip it out, like so. Spin around 180 on the ball joint, which can be difficult. And then bring it down. And then last but not least, we got all this organization here. You're going to need to make sure that in the end, let's like, first of all, push this down. Push it all the way down, and then this peg is supposed to go into this brick here. This big hole is supposed to go in that big peg right there, and it's not going. It can be a pain in the ass, but there we go. And there's Barricade. Barricade in his robot mode, and yeah, he can't stand that well. Okay, for Barricade, it's really hard to stand him up, especially since now we have his very flailing legs. They did the wrong budget thing on the War for Cybertron figures, I'm sorry. But, head is on a really, really strong ball joint that I do not want to turn. At all. I'm sorry, but that's where I'm going to draw the line. I tried turning that thing, it hurt my hand, and I was afraid I was going to snap it, so, no. I'm not doing it. Arms are on a 360 ball joint. They can go up and down. They're on a waist swivel. I'm turning this one because this one pops off a lot. And then, hands are not on a swivel because of transformation. We do get waist rotation, so yay for that. Legs can kick back that far, and forward that far, though it's a bit weird. Less than 90-degree bend in the knee, and no ankle tilt, just that, and that's it for articulation. And because it's almost pops off so much, you know what? You can have it. Take it off, and then put on his weapon, the Neutron Assault Rifle, which I think that's what it's called. It's either that or something else, but yeah, there it is. And side comparison, we're just gonna fix your leg, you stand there. We're just gonna bring in War for Cybertron Optimus. And you can see how well that goes and why the scaling of vehicle mode is almost as much as robot mode, which, yeah, I don't like that scaling. I'm sorry, but I don't. War for Cybertron's a bit overbloated, in truth. Because he is the only version of Barricade that I own, I'm gonna bring in the rest of the Decepticons. So, we're gonna bring in Megatron. And, this thing will not... Why? My bucket is not a good stand thing, but you know what? It's good for what it is right now. I'll probably get a better setup later. But, yeah. There you go. There you go. And finally... Fucking hell. I knew it was gonna fall. I just knew it. I just freaking knew it. Also, they just revealed the Masterpiece version for Bone Crusher. So, one day, when I see the review, I'm gonna be like, alright, let's, review him. Because why not? But, yeah, those are the Decepticons so far for the movie. You'll get the final one in a very later video. I mean very later. Yes, you will be getting another Decepticon soon to finish the collection. And, if you wanted to stand in Frenzy for now, well, you can take Freezer. Which, if I had it transformed, he could actually fit in a hand and maybe even stand up enough. Though, he would easily fall over, no doubt about it. And, because we don't have a leader class, let's bring in Scourge. So, there you go. That's it. And honestly, this guy's kind of a bit lacking, but he's simple enough that I like him. I don't love him, but he's definitely not as bad as the 2007 Studio Series Barricade. Oh my god, that one sucks. I really need a TLK 1 for next year. Please, Hasbro. Please. So, yes, first of all, yes, he does have backdrop. I've been forgetting, I almost forgot them, in truth. Because, you know, they're Studio Series, but they're the new Studio Series. They're not like the Studio Series that I recently, you know, been getting without, like, the boxes and just, like, the figures in themselves. No, this is actually backdrop, and for what I've seen, I like it, you know? This is, not Dark Energon, but actually the third level of the War for Cybertron Decepticon campaign, or the side of the campaign per se, because Decepticons are actually the first campaign chronologically before the Autobots. But, yeah. So we're going to transform Barricade. First, what we want to do is we're going to fold these up, spin his waist 180, and we're going to bring these down and then these around. These are going to clip right here, like so. Do the exact same thing on the side. Bring these down and around, clip right here. We're going to open this up, fold in the hand, spin it around until it goes a complete 180, and it's going to fall flatly into that cavity. You're going to close it up, and you're going to bring it around like so. Repeat on the same side, on the other side. Open the cavity. Use the elbow joint for more maneuverability. Flip it around 180. Close it up. Spin it around. Now what you can do is you can connect the legs together. Like so. And then you can bring the arms down on double hinges. like so, and they're gonna connect in a few places. We're gonna get this big tab that's gonna go here, and all this is going to slide right here, like so. And make sure the arm is connected and not gonna fall off. This can be a little bit tricky. In fact, it's the trickiest part of transformation, in truth. But once you have it all snapped in, here you got one arm all done. Second verse, same as the first. Shoulder hinge down all the way. Make sure you got that tabbed in. And then this part is the hardest part of tabbing the arm in. Once you got all that done, you can bring this up all the way, and that's going to snap into place and lock everything in. Last thing you need to do is you want to bring this all the way up and around, and these two big tabs are going to slide into these two slots. Make sure they don't go over, and rather under. And once you have everything set up, there you have Barricade in his vehicle mode and end the review. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and as always, till all are one.